Non-binary people are no longer recognized by the federal government. That's outlined in a new executive order from President Trump. Our Laura Ullman spoke to a non-binary person to get a feel for how non-gender conforming Vermonters are reacting to the news and what it means for them.
Direction from the White House may change the way federal government classifies gender, but M. Russo in Vermont isn't changing anything about themselves.
We've been here forever and we're not going anywhere.
Right after his inauguration, President Trump signed a slew of executive orders, one of them titled Defending Women from Gender Ideology, Extremism, and Restoring Biological Truth to the Federal Government.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
The Williams Institute at UCLA estimates roughly 1.2 million Americans identify as non-binary. Under President Biden, the Department of State permitted an X marking for sex on federal identification documents. President Trump's policy means this is no longer an option. What that means for people who already have an X on their passport or what other effects the executive order might have, Russo is unsure.
We know that not knowing information really leads to more anxiety.
Outright Vermont released a statement saying the order also targets the larger transgender community and shares, quote, although there are checks and balances in place to slow sweeping changes from these actions, there is no question that they are attacks on our values, our community, our dignity, and the dignity of people we love. Whether or not this order will have direct impacts on the non-binary and transgender community, Russo is certain that the cultural impact could foster a dangerous environment for gender nonconforming children and adults, but shares that support from the Pride Center will remain.
There are folks doing the work to have your back and protect you as much as possible in these uncertain times.
If you're looking for legal services to better understand what this executive order means for you or a loved one, Russo recommends reaching out to the Pride Center. In the studio, Laura Ullman, Channel 3 News.